What's up, y'all? You know what time it is. It's about to be that time.
Today we're going to see just how quick a maxed out kick Sauber car is in F1 24 career mode. And crucially, how will it fare around the Austrian Grand Prix? Can it do the Red Bull Ring in under 60 seconds? And how will it stack up versus the maxed out Ferrari that we have already seen in action in a previous video? And I suppose also we'll be seeing this man's creepy smile. My God, keep this guy away from any schools. But of course, just like with our journey to max out the Ferrari in the previous version of this video, we actually have to go and do some pretty hard graft. Even with 100 million R&D points, the career Jesus needs to put in a shift because this car is abysmal. The Ferrari, it started off well. You can clearly see the kick Sauber is bottom of the pile. This is the worst car on the current F1 24 grid, and we're trying to max it out. I don't even know if we are able to do this kind of miracle work, but we're gonna give it a try. So we obviously start off with mass purchasing every upgrade that we can. Obviously, there are limitations with the new recognition system in F1 24. You know, there are certain upgrades that we can't do. Thankfully, starting at kick Sauber, compared to Ferrari actually, we have enough recognition to already have simultaneous upgrades, at least two of them unlocked. So we start off the career save with actually quite a lot of upgrades purchased, and my God, we're going to need a lot of work because Bottas is only P14. We're a lap down in the simulator. We are down bad. The career Jesus is one lap down in the first race. That can't stand, but that's also showing how much of a monumental task there is ahead of us. But obviously, clearly something crazy happened in this first race because Sargent, Verstappen and Stroll all out. I'm guessing, if I had to guess, that it's involving a crash of some kind between Logan Sargent, Stroll and Max Verstappen, and I'm sure it wasn't the Dutchman's fault at all. So yeah, big mountain to climb with maxing out this car, but thankfully, look at these vibes going on. 5 upgrades, I think that was, that come in at the same time. That is exactly what we need, and just like in the Ferrari maxed out save, other teams heard of our arrival. It was almost like someone wrote a passage in a book about us coming down like a miracle into the F1 paddock, but we're saying no to everything. We've got one task at hand, and it's getting this very bright green and black car to the top. You can see at the moment, though, I'm doing all the heavy lifting. What is that?
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Bottas! Bro, do you want to actually pull your weight? One upgrade this guy's got, and it's on durability. Our teammate is taking the piss because we're just getting worse. We're actually not getting any better. We're last place. We're still a lap down in the simulation. Bottas is finishing P15 rather than P14, so we're actually going backwards. On the R&D chart, we've made all those upgrades, but all the other teams around us have equally made upgrades. So we've gone from stone dead last to simply above Alpine. And that is not impressive in 2024. But maybe Monaco might be better, you know? Crazy things can happen around it.
I am having a very bad day.
Oh, for goodness sake.
The trash! It sucks! Playing the shit!
And now here come the failures of the R&D. Love it. I love repurchasing upgrades. I mean, yeah, sure, we have unlimited resource points, but it still doesn't make it any easier because it just prolongs how long it takes to actually get to a maxed out car. You guys are seeing what, an edited 12-minute video or whatever. This takes 3 hours. 3 hours of clicking through menus to get upgrades because they keep failing. And Bottas, what is he doing? Absolute. Oh. Okay, sorry. He's actually doing something now. I apologize. I was unfamiliar with your game, and unfortunately that game is being near schools. But even with Bottas pulling his weight, I'm embarrassed to say, as we get to the end of Season 1, a whole season of unlimited R&D, and we are still bottom of the R&D chart. I actually can't believe how trash this is going so far. This was meant to be a glorious rise up, you know, ones that only Carlos Sainz would be dreaming could maybe happen to Sauber becoming Audi into 2026. But no, nonetheless, we have to plow on. And we're actually adapting R&D parts. And this may be the only part of the journey that goes well for us. Adapting every single part for an R&D reset. Because, yep, we're into a Season 2 of this journey. We're still not in a maxed out car. We're only P4 in the standings, having adapted every single part into the second season. Aston Martin topping the... What is this upgrading? Where was this in my actual career mode save? How on earth are Aston Martin's AI top into Season 2? Mad. But, yeah, we're into a second season now of trying to max out this car. And, yeah, only now are we into the top 4. My God. But this was about to be where things turn around. At this point, I can't make any upgrades. I don't have the recognition. But in steps Valtteri Bottas. Oh, we are absolutely cooking now, ladies and gents. This is the meteoric rise of Kick Sauber. We are now the best team on the grid going into the 4th round of this Season 2. This is where the domination begins. This is where we start to slap every other team back to where they came from. How is he only P5? He has the best car on the grid, and he is only I give up. Eventually, Bottas will wake up and win the Monaco Grand Prix, and now this is where the domination can begin. And we are oh, of course. Of course there are some failures as we near the end of our journey to maxing out the car. Of course, I love R&D failures, I really do. Failures repurchased though, and we are now at the Holy Land into the Spanish Grand Prix. We have maxed out the aero, the chassis, the engine, because there's only 2 upgrades left and those are AI controlled, so for the ones we can purchase, they are maxed out. The durability, maxed out, and this is a maxed out Kick Sauber car. Into a 3rd season I had to go to in order to get the Austrian Grand Prix then set up for this baby to roll out to. We are now, with the Sauber car, a good whole fuel spread and more ahead of the next best car, which is the Red Bull. So with that now, it's time to go into the Austrian Grand Prix. It's taken a while. We had a few ups and downs, quite a few downs, mostly in Season 1. But this is a maxed out Kick Sauber around the Red Bull Ring in the hands of Valtteri Bottas. This is the only annoying gripe this year with doing maxed out car videos with the official F1 teams is, unfortunately, I have no way of forcing this AI team to make a driver transfer, you know, for one of the top higher rated drivers. You know, when we were doing a My Team maxed out car on last year's game, I could actually choose my teammate, and therefore we could get a, you know, 99 rated Schumacher, 99 rated Verstappen. You know, we're now forced, unfortunately, with the official F1 teams doing these kind of videos, we're forced into what they decide. And unlike previous F1 games, I also don't have any modding tools to force through transfers myself. So we're going to just have to see what Bottas can do with this maxed out car. I mean, it looks like a pretty stable lap, although a bit unspectacular, maybe a bit like Valtteri Bottas, but let's see. As we go to the line, it's a... Oh my God. Even with a maxed out car, this team is a letdown.
Not good enough! Not good enough! Not good enough!
Okay, folks, I'm afraid to say I think it's not going to be getting any better anytime soon. Maybe with a better AI driver in the car. Maybe maybe it could have been a bit better, but no, even a maxed out kick Sauber, the pace is dog. It's absolutely nowhere. And you know what? This may be a good reason why, because very nicely, because obviously we maxed out the Ferrari, we maxed out the kick Sauber using the same performance chart, which very nicely was at the same scaling. So this is a one-to-one comparison of these charts. The kick Sauber maxed out is much lower than the maxed out Ferrari. So really, it's not even AI Bottas's fault. It's actually just the car. The car is destined to be awful compared to the Ferrari, at least. And, you know, over the next coming weeks and months or whatever, I will be doing hopefully a maxed out video for every single team. So at some point, we will get a definitive guide, and I'm already going to hedge a bet. You can come back to this video and we'll see. I'm betting now the kick Sauber is going to have the lowest potential of a maxed out car. You heard it here. Well, that's been this video then, guys. If you have enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and let me know what team you want to see me do next in this F124 maxed out, I guess you could say, series in a way. Over time, we'll slowly get there with every single team, but let me know which one you want to see next up. If you're new around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.